Bostonian is Matt Perrault.
This is our city.
The book is Dave Sharapan.
Pay him. Pay that man his money.
Together, they are the Bostonian versus the book.
You covered 12. I covered.
Follow the show on Twitter at Boston versus the book.
How do you like them apples?
Bringing you the best insight on sports betting news, Matt and Dave's daily picks, and an entertaining and unfiltered dive into the sports betting industry. Here's Dave Sharapan and Matt Perrault.
And here we go.
It's as if the universe just smiled down on me on the 4th of April. 4-4, 4-0 Red Sox as we start the show on an opening day on my birthday. How are you, boys and girls? Roll call Friday for the Bostonian versus the book. He is Dave Sharapan. I am Matt Perrault. Trevor Story, 3-run bomb. It's going to be a good day. How are you, Dave? We're live on YouTube at Boston versus the book. And then, we going back to back? We going back to back? We're going back to back for the Red Sox. It's now 5-0 Red Sox. Let's go. And here we go on opening day.
A Yuppie mask on to walk through the dugout. Have you sitting there putting a Yuppie's mask on after a home run? Is that what the Red Sox are going to do? My goodness. Back to back checks. It looks like a beautiful day there, too. They're going crazy. Wow, Fetty's not going to get out. I mean, he's not getting out
of the first inning.
No.
He's not getting out of the first inning. It's 5-0 already. That's the Wally mask. That's Wally. Isn't that Wally?
Oh, yeah, Wally. I mean, yeah, Yuppie was the Expos guy.
That's the Wally mask. They're all wearing a Wally mask. I love that. That's the home run celebration this year. That's tremendous. Abreu's on fire. That guy is just on fire right now for the Red Sox. Huge third home run of the year for him coming out of the gates for Boston. And I was worried about this game. Oh, my.
Yeah, well, I'll be worried about it.
We're rolling today, boys.
This is good. Yeah, this is good. I mean, I'm building up to 1 o'clock Pacific. We got Keller at home against the Freed and the Yankees. So hopefully you do your part here, and then the Pirates do their part there, and the Red Sox win, the Yankees lose. Everybody's happy. I mean, who isn't happy with that scenario? If you're not, know what?
Wrong show.
Roll call Friday. I can't help you. It's going to be like this all summer. If the Red Sox are going to be good, get used to this. God forbid the Pirates are good one more time in my life. Right. It'd be completely the same way. So, enjoy it. Happy birthday. It says it right there on the screen. Nice job on the overlay. Sonic's work. The guy's like a ghost in the background, just magically appears with all these things. Roll call Friday. There's a bigger group of people in here, and we're down to about 20 minutes on the vote. We're going to take this thing home, boys and girls.
Let's talk about that. So where can they go vote right now? Because you're about to take the whole damn thing from the 16 seed. We started this at Resorts World. It was the first day of Resorts World. And you said, before we talk, we got to start with this. I was like, what are we talking about?
Right.
And you're like, I'm a 16 seed. We're like, wait, what? I'm a 16 seed in this bracket. We all were like, how is that possible? 16 seed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going up against, who'd you beat in the first round? Was it Benson?
Jeffrey Benson.
Benson in the first round. So I'm like, I'm up against Benson. You guys got to help.
Yeah.
All right. Took down Benson.
Yeah.
Next up's Derek Stevens. Derek brings out the big guns. He brings out Circa. He brings out the D. He brings out everyone on the social.
The city of Las Vegas.
City of Las Vegas goes ahead and goes crazy. And then we take him down by the smallest of margins. It was the smallest of margins.
Less than 10 votes.
Then we go up against GRP. Thank you. George
Riley Penadakis.
There we go. He goes down relatively easy. And then you took care of Tilly like it was nothing. Jennifer Tilly was not even, she was a speed bump. That was just like, that was easy.
Yeah.
And now I still don't know who you're up against.
The Beak.
I don't know who the Beak is.
I don't either. But he appears on these late night Twitter spaces with the boys, whether it's Omar and whether it's Elf. I don't know. I can't keep track now. They're starting to morph off into other ones. Yeah, 16 seed my ass. You're right, One Star Gorov. You say it right there in the chat. This is what we do on Fridays. You put it in the chat at the end of the show. where you're at. We'll have a 3-digit area code, roll call Friday. You know, you can say whatever you want. We're here. We're fired up. 20 minutes left. I didn't even know I was going to be in this thing. And they said, somebody sent me a tag, the text that said, who is this and why are you in it? And I'm like, one, I don't know. I don't know HBK Bets, but you can go there at HBK Bets and bet it. I just retweeted it with the vote, and you can do it there. But I got it and said, I don't know. I know a lot of the people in it, but they made me a 16 seed.
Mm.
And then it said, as I responded, it was a random number generator. And I said, oh, this will be a nice test. We'll see. We'll see who's random and who ain't. So, I mean, when I woke up this morning, I got a text from a guy back east. More exciting for Dave with a win, a potential title shot, or the Buffalo Wild Wings gift card. Let me think about that for a second. I mean, let's be perfectly honest. The Buffalo Wild Wings gift card might last longer. I'm just saying.
It's guaranteed.
And it's a lock. Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. But so I said we're going to take this. No, hold on, JC from KC. I don't need this today. Not right now. The game hasn't started yet. Let's enjoy the Boston massacre that's going on.
At the moment.
We'll get to the Yankees and the Pirates in a minute. But yeah, so we're going to take this thing down. We said we can't be a 16 seed. Now we have to get involved. You guys have gotten involved.
Right? Like we're right down to the end of this, right?
Yeah, it's going to end here at noon.
Yeah,
Pacific. So we got 15 minutes left.
We're right down to
see this thing home. Yeah.
So
I used the Norman Dale quote. I just tweeted it. I said, my team's on the floor. This is what my team is on the floor. Right here in this chat, all over the country, all over the world. I mean, we got Vinko over in Vinko Martinsevich over in Slovenia. And we got Pedro Franco down in Brazil. We got, all over the place. Well, geez, I see the Gambling Ginger. She's in the chat. Dave, got Dave rolling today. Yeah, we're rolling. Everything's rolling.
Everything's rolling. And we'll roll right into a roll call Friday coming up here in about an hour. So you guys stick around for a roll call, and looking forward to hearing from all of you guys. At the top, I will say thank you to everybody on the Discord channel writing birthday messages.
Oh, geez. First freeze. Put that under the 10-minute mark on a birthday. First freeze for Matt. Bam, right
we
there.
Get 21 minutes, 54:46. So it's not over yet. You guys got to go ahead, and it appears to end at 3:05 Eastern. Okay, so make sure that we're on this.
20 minutes right now. Okay.
I mean, is there any better pitcher to start on opening day than Walker Buehler? I mean, he was made to be a Boston Red Sox. Like he was just. We have a guy named Walker pitching for the Red Sox. Like it's too good. Like that's just. It's a perfect.
And it sounds like you're saying Michael Walker.
No, Walker.
Yeah, I know. I understand. I hear what you're saying. You just removed a couple letters of his name.
No, we just decided to change the R to an H.
Yeah.
Buehler. It's Walker. It's all going. So
there's Jahmai Webster in the dugout.
Jeremiah.
Right now.
Yep. Mm-hmm, yep.
I'm hoping we see Casey. Casey's at the game. She's getting her first indoctrination into.
Is she in the Nesson booth? Where is she?
She's, I believe. Well, I saw her on the field today.
Oh, very good.
She was on the field before the game. Okay. Taking in the sights and sounds of Fenway Park. So, I mean, there's only one team in Boston that's not really concerned with anything right now, and it's the Bruins. So her hockey coverage is done.
Kinda dead. Yeah, it's kind of out.
Pretty much.
Their season is over. So let me ask you this. All right, it's 5-0 Red Sox.
Yes.
How likely is this cashing? Here is my birthday parlay. Celtics are 15-point favorites. Yep, all money lines.
The Celtics are winning.
They're 15-point favorites against the Suns.
Yeah.
Red Sox are up 5-0.
That's a good start.
Capitals are at home against the Blackhawks.
Geez, they're minus 420.
And the UConn women's Husky basketball team, 7.5-point favorites tonight in the Final Four.
That would be a shock if they lost.
But that's a late night game, though. So at least I can play off of it. If it looks like I'm going to lose that, I can play off of it. It's a plus 203 parlay.
You'll be in a really good situation if it gets to the women's hoop game.
Yeah, it's 2-1. Oh, good catch in right field. Double them off. Oh, everything's coming up roses. Oh, they almost got him doubled off. Oh, this is a fun day to be at Fenway Park. This is one of those fun days. This is where you're like, okay, this is cool to be at Fenway Park.
It looks like it's the middle of summer. Like the pitcher's the only guy with the long sleeves on. It's
going 65 degrees there.
Is it really?
Oh, yeah, it's nice. It's a nice day.
Wow.
It's why the total went to 9.5. It's a nice day to hit. It's not cold at all. So it's a nice spring day in New England. And you mean it's a 1-0, it was a 2:10 start opening day after all the festivities. They honored the 1975 World Series team before this game. So that got everyone's juices going. They lost that World Series, unfortunately, but they did there. UConn win by 7. I thought it was 7.5. So
yeah, it's
look at Ross. He's on the boat. He's on the boat.
Gorgeous out here on the boat
in the Atlantic.
Is there a way Ross could send us a picture?
Send us a picture.
Send us a picture in the
tag me or send it to our at Boston versus the book on Twitter. Yeah. We'll put it on the screen. There. Yeah, show us a picture. See if we I don't think Ross has my phone number. I would say just text it to me, but look at that. Boston 1.5.
Oh, nice job, Nate. Irvine.
It's very early, Nate. It's very, very early. We got a long way to go.
We saw the Braves blow 5-0 lead a couple days ago.
We got a long way to go here before we get there. But I like the birthday parlay. I think is at plus 200. I think that's going to be
that's got a legit shot.
Yeah.
Of
and I bet a 6-1. I bet a 6-1-7 parlay that is not going to hit. It's an Ovechkin goal. Hit for Rafael Devers, a hit for Xander Bogaerts, and Pascal Siakam under 28.5 points in rebounds. That's a plus 6-1. That's plus 6-1-7 area code for Boston.
That literally is what the payout came to.
Yeah, that's why I played it. I was looking around. I was trying to find a series I could get to a number that I wanted. So I was looking for either like 444 or 777 or 508 or 617. And I found a 617. And I said, yes, the hits might kill it. Absolutely. Devers not getting a hit. Or, I mean,
I would think Ovechkin's going to score a goal. I'm going to be perfectly honest. I mean, he's going to have multiple opportunities. So I did the show with Carver, the hockey show on Friday. He's 20-1 to get a hat trick tonight.
To break the record tonight against the Blackhawks?
He should be 75-1 to get a hat trick.
Yeah, that's hard to do.
That's an unbelievably bad price. It's another example of just because the book gives you the price, like you got to know that either that's not a good bet or shop around because the other guys in that game like to get a hat trick are 75-1.
In particular, because my worry is, like I said yesterday, my worry is that these teams are going to say you're not breaking it against us.
Right.
Like, we're not going to let you get 3 goals. Like, he's 2 away from tying Gretzky. Gretzky will be in the building, as will Gary Bettman tonight in Washington. So if he gets 2 and he ties the record, I can't see Chicago being like, yeah, let him break this against us. Now, there's all kids for the Blackhawks. They're $4 favorites tonight at home against, the Blackhawks were at home in their last game, and they fought hard against the Avs, but the Avs still won the game in a shootout. I would be very surprised to see Washington lose the game, but can Ovechkin get a goal is the question.
4-game losing streak, 1-8-1 in their last 10.
Yeah.
For the Blackhawks.
Yeah. They're playing hard, though. It's a bunch of kids. Like, they're just running. They're all Bedard kids, like running around. So they're losing, but they're playing hard. They're fighting, literally. So, but it's hard. It's hard to see them score 3 goals. Like, that's really hard to see. Give up 3 to Ovechkin.
Jeez.
Oh, wow. That's a crazy bet. Ovechkin to break the record on a short-handed goal, 50-1. Shouldn't that be higher than 50-1?
I would think, but that's really high.
On a shorty?
Yeah.
Talk about specific. $5 to win 255. Not bad for a Hail Mary.
Yeah, really. Wow. Gus and
Wakefield. What's up, dude? How are you?
Dewey Evans and Freddie Lynn in the radio booth right now. I saw a picture of Evans.
Yeah.
Fred Lynn and Jim Rice. Those guys look great.
Good. They look great.
Looks like he's. What
he does?
What is Fred Lynn on? He was a good-looking dude when he was
Florida life. Fred Lynn's been in Florida for a long time. He lives in Florida.
Man, he did good.
He's been good for himself. Yep. Lynn, the city of sin. Freddie Lynn, perfect name for a Red Sox outfielder. Ovechkin's getting a goal according to Chicago John. Not sure about 2. All I need is 1.
Right.
I need OV goal, Devers hit, Bogarts hit, and then under points and rebounds for Pascal Siakam. That's a plus 617.
I think it was 5-1. Carver said to get 2 goals tonight.
Oh, he was minus 135 to score, which is ridiculous.
Right, which is crazy.
That's ridiculous. You're laying heavy juice on a goal scorer, which is, if you know betting hockey, that's rare.
Do you think the game goes over?
It was 6.5 last night. Is it still 6.5?
Let's see.
That feels heavy because I don't know how many goals the Blackhawks are going to score. I would say under.
It is 6.5.
Yeah, I would say under.
Over juiced to over minus 15 and over minus 20 in a couple places.
Right.
Whew.
Devers is batting for a second time in 2 innings. This is going to be good. He's going to get 5 at bats today. I just need a single. Like he's got a 3-1 count for Devers. This is the one I was scared about the Red Sox for the first parlay, and Devers I'm nervous about for the second parlay.
Right.
Because he's 0 for 0. He's walked 2 times. He's been on base 2 times, which is great. But he's walked both at bats. So clearly Fetty is nervous about Rafael Devers.
Mikey Awesome just left us a fin with a super chat. Happy birthday, Matt. Win for the Red Sox, win for the consig, win for the hashtag BvB Brigade. We fight for every inch. LFGO. That's how we start Roll Call Friday.
Yeah.
Damn right, Mikey Awesome. That's great.
That's
Love
tremendous. Appreciate that. Ovi only has 5.
Again?
Yeah, he walked again. Got two walks on this.
Jeez.
So in Ovi, first goal, last goal, 2 goals or more, same game parlay is 48-1.
Chef Benny got a little too much time on his hands right now.
We really are. Wow.
That is,
hello.
I mean, that ain't bad to 48-1.
Look at PB.
That's 2 goals.
PB hit the torpedo.
Nice. Did a 3-leg torpedo parlay the other night. Can only imagine what he's got working in the lair.
Wait,
there
did that wasn't a replay? Okay, I was gonna say that wasn't a replay. It had to have been a replay. I was like, he didn't double again. I was like, did he hit another double? Like, it might be crazy if we get that. Oh, Bregman is so on it right now, even when he's missing. It's fun when you watch baseball and you see hitters that are missing fastballs, but like a smidge. Like, you know, they're on it. Like, it's really hard to hit a round ball with a round bat. When you see a guy time it up and he's just a little bit late, like a split second late, you know he's seeing the ball out of the hand pretty well. You know he's got good timing. Bregman here early in the year looks very good for the Red Sox. He may be someone you want to take a look at for that. All right, what happened last night? UC Irvine. What the hell was that? Did you see the missed layup?
I feel bad.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
Great pass to that big dude. And then an even better, like, touch pass, whatever that was, to just basically have a layup. I mean,
backboard. He goes to the backboard. It's a game over layup. You win the NIT. So to set the stage, we're in overtime between Irvine and Chattanooga. It's 85-84, I believe, was the score. Full court pass with 2.7 seconds to go. They throw the Christian Laettner pass to their big guy. He catches it and he turns and he starts like stumbling and bumbling while there's 3 little kids, or basically because he's 7 feet tall and the Chattanooga guards are 6 feet tall. So he's got a foot on them as they're like trying to like slap at the basketball. He sees a guy wide open under the basket. He turns and passes it to the kid who, instead of just laying the ball off the backboard or dunking the ball, didn't realize how much time was left and panicked, and he short-armed it and he missed the damn shot.
Hit the rim and bounced up, and I was like, oh no, it's not
so bad.
Oh god, it was what a game.
Great game.
You know, and we had on Mike, he was great yesterday. If you guys missed the show, go back and watch.
Yeah, my God, the missed free throws, Dave. I mean, they missed Chattanooga, the 3rd best free throw shooting team in the country. Why I bet them to win that game? Why I just money line bet them to win that game? They missed 7 free throws in overtime in the final minute of action.
Yeah,
you can't do that in an 85-84 game. You can't leave 7 points at the line.
No.
By the way, I'm driving a car this week that's that color.
This yellow?
That yellow.
Really?
It's a Lexus IS 500 that looks just like that. And when I put a picture on Twitter and said, do we like this or not? Somebody said, if I'm in Pittsburgh, I love it. it's a Pirate and Steeler car.
I didn't see it yet. All right.
Yeah, it's a nice car. So that's.
What color's the interior?
Black.
Oh, wow. So legit.
Pittsburgh. Oh, yeah. And black wheels, black grill.
Oh wow.
It's that color in black. Like it looks like a Pittsburgh Steelers or Pittsburgh Pirates car.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here, I'll show you. It's one of those like, oh wow, okay, yeah, that looks perfect from what it looks like. I called it kind of a bumblebee car.
Yeah.
If I was picking what type of car it would be. I don't think I could drive it, but I think if I was a Pittsburgh Steeler fan, I think I'd be completely all in on it. I'd be like, whoa, this would be a neat little ride to have to drive around here.
I'll send a picture of it to the kids.
I'll send it right now so you can take a look at this.
Chicago John said, I'm a big guy, and that is a hard car to get in and out of.
It is. There it is.
Oh, okay. All right. Wow, that is a bumblebee car.
Right? Like it's a banana. That's a banana car. But the grill is sweet. The engine, you can fly. I mean, it is a fast car.
It looks just like my hat. You're right.
It looks identical to your hat. Like it matches. It matches. Yeah. I mean, it could be a sexy car, sure. But it's Bumblebee. Yeah, it's a Bumblebee car. 100%. It's a Bumblebee car. But that stunk. For UC Irvine to lose, that kid's gonna rest of his life. He's saying, I had to lay up to win the NIT. I just panicked. I just didn't realize how much time I had left, and I panicked. And Chattanooga wins their first one. 7 minutes left, guys. Go vote. 268, 212. No, we're not calling anything CBW. Not till we hit triple zeros.
Yeah, but who knows? A guy like the Beak may have bots that just zoom in there and then somehow lose crushingly by a vote or 2 votes or something.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
We'll run the clock out here.
So the Reds have lost 3 straight games, 1-0. I didn't think that was possible because I was on the Reds yesterday and I thought, okay, this is not bad. But the under came in easily in that game, but not since 1917 have we seen a baseball team lose 3 games in a row, 1-0 in Major League Baseball. That has never happened. There has never been 4 in a row. 4 in a row, 1-0 finals. Do the Reds score today?
Hold on. Let me see. Cincinnati against Alexander, a lefty. Wow. I mean, I like the game under, but I think they score. I'll say yes. You think they score?
I hope to God they score. Their offense is pretty good. I mean, they've got bats. Ella de la Cruz, just somebody walk into one or something. Like, my goodness gracious, just get somebody across the plate today. Just score.
I just sent you a picture from the train. He's Robert Palziani in the chat. Yes. He just sent me a picture of his office where he's watching us right now on the show, overlooking PNC Park. It's such a scenic place. We got to get back there at some point.
Or get back there. We've never been there. We got to go
there.
I've
been there. We got to get there. You got to see this. I mean, and talking to some people, and there might be the little summer trip or something. We can get there for a weekend series or something. Because I think we can. Yeah, look at that. That's that. He's sitting in that office right now.
Pretty good.
Taking a peek. That's a pretty good one. Yeah. And next move will be to get a hat. Although Train's not a hat guy.
Okay.
Got to get Train a hat, and he can take a picture of that from PNC Park because Rainmaker Lou's done that. Bonvie went to the game there. So that'd be
What's
good.
the name of that bridge right there?
That's a Roberto Clemente Bridge.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
So they renamed that, I think.
2 on, nobody out for the Cardinals. Here they come.
Yeah.
All right. I told you.
It's going to be one of those games that's going to go over. I mean, you're going to have to. Yeah. This is no walk in the park.
No. I mean, again, this was the game that worried me. I like the Cardinals this year. I think their offense is better than people think. They're 4-2 on the year, but I expect Walker Buehler to go 5 innings, give up 2 earned runs. And the Red Sox, bullpen comes in and does what they're supposed to do. But 5-0, everyone thinks the game's over. No, game is not over yet. We got to keep rolling here. You're probably going to score 7-8 runs here today to get the win. The Cardinals aren't going to get shut out by Walker Buehler. I don't believe that's going to happen. Okay. They didn't play yesterday, but okay, Mr. Bookmaker, are we adjusting the numbers for the A's in Sacramento? Cubs and the A's played 3 games. They scored 44 runs combined for 12 home runs in 3 games in Sacramento.
Oakland's on the road now, right?
Their A's are on the road today, but they're back. They play at home
Next
against
week.
Monday
Yeah.
against the Padres.
Yeah, I looked at that, actually. I looked at that.
Against the Padres.
Wait, are they off today?
Yeah. No.
Oakland is off today.
No. They should be playing today.
Their
No?
schedule's so weird.
I think they're playing today. Thought they're playing on the road. They got 3 games on the road. Unless they got 3 games starting on Friday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's possible. Yeah, they might be off today. I thought they're playing at the Rockies. Isn't it? Yeah, they're at the Rockies.
At Rockies, okay.
They're at the Colorado. Yeah, they're playing a 4-game
listed on my thing.
4-game series at the Rockies. But then on Monday they come back and they play against the Padres.
It says ATH. It used to say OAK.
No, ATH Athletics. Right.
What the piss is that? Whose idea was this?
They're not the Oakland team anymore. What do you do?
No, but I mean, for my whole that was the symbol on the sheets in the systems.
No more.
They're going to change everything. ATH.
Yes. ATH.
Vito and Faulkner.
Yep.
I don't think you need to adjust there. That game's. I think that goes over. Oh my!
Joe the Fat Panda disagrees.
Game under
35 rain, snow, 15-mile-per-hour winds.
Thank you, Joe the Fat Panda. And Joe's up there.
Because
Joe TFP is up there.
That's pretty good.
Ash would not be appreciated.
Double play Boston 5-1 with 2 outs now.
Oh, nice.
So let's see if Bueller can get out of this inning here. Not bad there. Double play for Boston. It's going to snow during the game.
Pickles a Boston thing?
It's a really popular thing.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not from Boston, but it's really popular in Boston.
Okay. They just popped up a thing on a graphic, and I'm like, what is that?
Like Gorilla's pickles. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a jar in the fridge. Maddie had them last summer. She's obsessed with them. She loves them.
Oh.
So they're good stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's a big.
Okay.
I don't know. It's how they are. Home run Martin Maldonado for the Padres. They jump out to a 1-0 lead in their game.
What a freight train they are right now
against the Cubs. Yeah, I mean they're 7-0. So, like, that's not good. We were talking about records earlier today, and let's get into this because there's a bunch of them. There's 2 teams that are really going to be heavily involved. Obviously, Ovechkin is the game we're talking about here. Does he break? How many goals did he get today? 1 or 2? I think we all kind of agree he's going to get 1.
I think he gets at least 1.
Okay.
I don't want him to get a hat trick tonight.
Okay.
Let's get another game or 2 to talk about hockey. Get into this a little deeper.
Okay. They play tonight and they play on Sunday.
Carver said it's happening Sunday.
Okay. I mean, it's a good day for it to happen because it's away from the Final Four. So that's good. So it'll get its just due. It won't be like it will be covered up by the 2 Final Four games if it happens on Sunday.
It's on the road at the Islanders on Sunday. And it's a day game. So 9:30 a.m. Pacific. So that little breakfast and breaking a record, or home against the Hurricanes. The next game after that, then it's back-to-back Blue Jackets, home and home. That's when it's happening. I'm convinced now. It's happening before that. Guys score more on Sundays, Chicago Kristen? I don't know.
Sunday mornings?
Sunday mornings I love Sunday mornings. I love Sunday mornings.
Easy like
Sunday mornings. Absolutely. I love that song. I love the Commodores. But yeah, Sunday mornings are great.
The other records, the Thunder, they need 1 more double-digit win in their last 6 games to set the record for the most 10-point or more wins in NBA history.
Damn.
They are currently tied with the 71-72 Lakers with 51. They need 1 more. Could be tonight. They face the Rockets tonight on the road. They are laying 6. If OKC goes 6-0 over their final 6 games, they would become just the 3rd team in NBA history to win 70 games in a regular season. 70-12.
My God.
70-12. Like, I think when you look at that team, I don't think we see historic, right? Like, I think you look at the roster and you look at SGA and you look at Hartenstein and you look at Chet Holmgren and you look at Dort and like the collection of talent they have is unbelievable, but it's not marketed or seen the same way as those Warrior teams. Yeah. I mean, if they lose in the playoffs, it's all for naught. They're just a, great regular season team, right? They got to do this now. They got to do this in the playoffs. It's like, do you go for it? If you're them, do you go for it? It's all over. It's all wrapped up. You got the 1 seed. It's all done. Do you actually keep pushing here to go 70-12?
We love pushing. Yeah, we're pushing. We're pushing.
Are you really? It means nothing.
No. They're a young team. We're gonna take off time to prepare for the playoffs that we don't know what we're doing. No. We're keeping everything the same. We ain't resting. Nothing. We're going to keep winning. You tired? Everybody's tired.
Right.
We got to. We can't have no complacency. They already said that you guys are the number 1 seed, but you ain't even going to make it to the Western Conference Finals.
Correct.
Because you don't got no experience. So I'm going to say, oh guys, let's take the foot off the gas. No chance, P-Roll. No way. I'm saying win. Just let it happen organically. I'm not like, if a guy's dinged up, we're sitting them.
Okay.
Like, we're not playing it to just do the record. Like, we're just playing it out. I think you got to play it out with the intention to win as many games as possible. No?
I think so, but I would alternate like who gets to sit for a game. Like I would sit SGA for a game. I would sit Holmgren for a game. I would sit,
that's fine.
Dort for a game. I would just, I wouldn't go and play my full roster, and I would not really care. I'm not like keeping SGA in the game late. If it's, we're up by 5, I'm not keeping him in a game if I have a chance to rest him and pull him out. Or we're blowing a lead.
Remove him from the game.
He's pulling him out.
Well,
same difference.
Listen, we got guys and girls in the chat that are going to say something. They heard it. I heard it.
Yes.
There's no pulling anybody out. I mean,
do they cover tonight? Laying 6.
No.
To the Rockets.
No. Do they
cover on the road? Road favorites.
Oh. They don't win by double digits.
No. Okay.
No. They don't win by double digits.
I don't know if they win at all, to be quite honest.
I don't think they cover tonight.
I'm not sure they win tonight. I think Houston may get it. We'll pause for 1 second to say.
Pause. It's over?
It's over.
It's over. It's all over. How about that? That's pretty good. Thank you, everybody who voted. Punch Drunk. This is great. The ship is coming home. Consig wins. Thank you, Ross Randall. Consig the champion. That's fantastic. I cannot wait. Now I got to go on the Twitter Spaces and I got to listen to this nonsense. Thank you, Chicago John. That is great. That's all you guys. I mean, I got 1 vote. I voted for myself every round, but you guys all voted too. That, little power of positivity, man. That's fantastic. 16 seed. Kendall's getting wings. Damn right. She gets whatever she wants every day anyway. That's fine. C. Hastings, thank you, sir. Congratulations. PB, my man. Look at this. This is great. The LFGO is right. Sharpie RW. Yeah, baby. We got that one home.
Mother of God.
What is that? Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh, we don't see that pink color. That's a heavy one. Thank you, J. Dow Betts. Happy birthday, Matt. Couldn't do a 48. So Dave gets a deuce for the dub. LOL. Have a great weekend, Brigade.
Appreciate you, dude. Thank you for that. That's really nice.
Really
wow.
Cool thing that's happened with this show is we've forged relationships with guys like J. Dow, and guys like J. Dow forged relationships with guys like Mikey Awesome, who spent the day, thanks to J. Dow, at Camden Yards. The boys went just this week.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
The Red Sox series?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Mikey and Jay Dow were there. We got to get back to Camden Yards. Have you ever been to Camden Yards?
Yeah, Dave. Yes, multiple times. I was there the year it opened. I've been there a ton.
So was I.
Yeah, I've been there a ton.
What year? What time of year did you go to year it opened? Do you remember?
Summer. Yeah, summer. Inner Harbor.
Yeah, I went down in April.
Crabs.
from Penn State. That was
I don't. Which of the 3 crustaceans would you prefer to eat? Crabs, lobster, or the
shrimp?
No, hold on. The mini lobsters from the Cajuns in the
crawfish.
South. Thank you, crawfish. Which are the 3?
I can tell you this: it's never crawfish.
Really? Why?
I don't like it. I don't know why.
Oh,
I'm not a fan of the crawfish.
Wow.
For me, I think it's crab. I think it's crab. Put it in the chat, boys and girls. You got 3 crustaceans.
Crawfish are
talking about fish. Crawfish are disgusting. I'm with Joe. With
Butchie knows. Butchie knows.
Yeah, Butchie's a Southern guy. He likes the crawfish stuff. Jordan 1-star.
Crawfish super underrated. See,
really?
But I've heard this before though. They call them water roaches.
Yeah. Thank you, Daniel G. No, none of the above. Who said none of the above? Chevy P.
Wow.
None of the above?
Really?
I mean, yeah. For me, it's crab. For you, which one is it?
I mean, it's hard because I grew up eating lobster.
Right.
So Old Bay and crab is fun if I'm in Maryland.
Okay.
But it's not something I hunt. Like I'm not looking for it. So 6-1 Red Sox, by the way. So that game continues. Fetty's still in the game. He's still in the game. He's given up 6 runs. It's on 6-1. Okay. They got someone in a rundown, so it's the end of the inning, but they scored 6-1 Red Sox now after 3. I don't know. I think it's a hard thing for me to say because if you're talking about what do I eat more of, I eat lobster roll like it's going out of style in the summer.
Okay.
So, but I eat it back at home. I don't really eat it here all that often. So like there's a place in Maine that has 1.5 pound lobster rolls, which is like the greatest lobster roll sandwich I've ever had in my life. Like you offer me that. It's called the the Foothill Bridge Lobster Shack. Amanda knows where it is, but we ate there like 5 times like this past summer. Like we were driving. Old Bay does. I don't know if it sucks, but it's not great. I'm with you on that. But where is this? There's an Angie's Lobster Roll coming to Vegas. What is Angie's Lobster Roll, Sonic? I never heard of it. Is it good?
That Lobster Me is down on the strip. I got a location.
Yeah, can't do it.
Lobster rolls.
Can't do them at all. Sam Licata, going to Boston for the first time tonight. Any food recommendations? Yes. So you're going to want to go to the North End. I think I owe you an email or a text DM. Do I, Sam? I think I owe you a response. If I do, I apologize. I think I didn't answer you properly. I told you I was going to answer you and then I didn't.
Uh-huh.
So that's my bad on that. If that's true, tell me where you're going and where you're staying, and I'll see if I can give you a couple recommendations on places to go.
There you go.
Because I've been eating in Boston more often than normal. But Ocean Prime is really good. Amanda and I had Valentine's Day dinner there. It was really good. That was I haven't gone to the one in Vegas yet, but I wanted to go to the one in Boston. So we went to that one. Let's see, where else are we? Mikey. Wow, look at that. Double.
J-Dow is the man, making dreams come true yesterday. Yeah.
He gave us 2. Wait a minute. Oh my, you guys, what are we doing? Holy crap.
Joe Mogan.
Hello.
Joe Mogan, look at this. Look
Dude.
at this. Happy birthday, Matt. Hope you're getting happier as you get older so you're not effing up Dave.
No,
congrats.
Dave, stop. Dave, congrats.
So you're not effing up.
Yes,
pause.
That's the quote.
Dave, congrats. Shows the true testament you leave behind when you meet someone. Appreciate that, Joe Mogan.
Hey, man.
It's a pleasure meeting you in Nashville, in Franklin, Kentucky. It was awesome. And that won't be the good thing about most of this is I think it's not a one-time shot. I mean, everybody loves a one-time shot, but we're in it for the long haul here.
Yeah.
With the brigade and the BvB. Yep. We're trying our best to do it. You guys keep showing up. Another testament. We had a very good call this morning.
Yep.
Trying to grow the business, trying to grow the whole thing. This is great.
Oh, Brendan, you have no idea. Yeah, absolutely. I did not want to be a part of celebrating Valentine's Day, but yeah, I have to do all those things.
You're back.
I have to do all those
You're
things.
back.
Pretty much. I have no choice. Yes, I have to do all those things.
Yep.
What?
Yeah. Remember when I said the show?
With a beacon. show.
a beacon. This is what I meant. You're definitely shining a light on something. There ain't no doubt about
I
that.
appreciate it. Yeah. And just to Joe's point, I said that quote that I've said to you before, Dave, about if you're not getting happier as you're getting older, you're bleeping up. That's what he's referencing. So on the juice last night. So that's what he's referencing. So yeah, I appreciate you on that for sure on that. Chicago John, what are we doing? The chat's getting dirty today. Wow.
Is it?
Yeah. People are all, it's Friday, Real question. Ross, you're absolutely right. I am a hot butter lobster roll person. I am a hot cold lobster roll is good. I'll give it to you, but it's not nearly as good as hot lobster roll.
Cold lobster roll outside, but that I've had that. But like when I had a hot lobster roll and
Did you have the cold with mayo or was it by itself with lemon?
Just by itself with lemon.
That's better. Okay.
Not a big fan of the mayo
either.
period.
I don't like that even. I don't like potato salad like that. I like mayo. I just don't like it mixed all in with stuff like that. So the cold lobster roll oftentimes is mixed with mayo, and I'm just like, that's no.
I don't like mayo at all.
Okay, I do. I like mayonnaise, but I don't like it on my lobster. So stay away from that. And even cold though, it can get a little like chewy sometimes if it's cold. So I prefer it to be hot. Yeah.
Yeah, mayo's a texture thing for me. Oh, please no with the mayo.
Yeah, right. George says cold, always cold for lobster rolls.
Always cold. Okay.
All
right.
Yeah.
That's fine.
What back to crawfish? So Butchie wants to talk more about crawfish.
Can we get another pink / from who's this
Holy
from?
Mother
Austin?
God, guys, what
Look at this. Austin.
Christmas.
Oh man, look at this. Happy B-Day, Matt, and congrats to
Appreciate you.
Sig. Love this group. Always forward, never straight. Amen. Amen. Look at this. This is again. Get asked. I don't want to say once a week, but right when it's right here in this little lull of trying to find out why we're doing the show after we come home from March and kill it and all that other stuff. Why are you guys doing the show? This is why we do the show. Right here. Love this group. Always forward, never straight.
Very, very, very. Thank you so much. New Brigade keeping the lights on. Amen, boys. You have no. There's more truth to that than you understand. There's a lot of truth to that.
Yes.
Nuke the houses in. Look at that. Nuke the.
Hey, that might be Kush.
3-run bomb
behind that.
Cardinals 3-run bomb.
Yeah,
we got a ball game.
This is gonna get hairy.
Game goes over.
There,
six in the fourth inning.
Like that.
Game goes over. 6-4 easy.
That's all it is the fourth. Oh boy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's early. A lot of baseball left. On this. 100%.
I like what they did with the wall in right field. The lower wall, they got all those old signs. Like looks like old signs painted on the wall.
Oh, really?
Sponsors.
Oh,
yeah, looks great. Looks like a minor league ballpark.
Herrera has been hot.
We got to get Kush or Keg or both on the show at some point from Nuke the House. The boys are trying to do the same thing we're doing. Congratulations to them. They just got a NASCAR show on Sirius XM.
Cool.
NASCAR show.
Amanda just said, "I'm so pink." What am I pink for? Am I embarrassed? Is that what she's saying?
Whoa.
My face? Am I pink, or is this because of the color of? Adjust your screen, honey. What are you doing? Come on. We're one. I was the first out of the inning. My God, 6'4". Walker Buehler's getting tattooed. Him and Fetty both, which I think it could be the sign. I mean, that's been the story of the Red Sox. What people talked about is that they're going to be in high scoring games all day, like over. Oh, so the birthday love. Okay, that's what she's saying because we're all.
Okay.
Because it's been all pink. That's what she's talking about. She's referencing the super chats.
I had no idea what she was referencing.
No, I didn't exactly.
Pink into this, into that. I went,
good point. Yes, you start referencing. Yes, I would agree. Yes, that's a good point. We got to be careful
where we're going. Got to be a little careful.
That's fair. 100%. That is
never getting off late night. Convinced of that for sure.
Pink.
Pink. I love it.
A lot of pink.
I like wearing pink.
Yep. We're all in on that. So, okay, let's get to the weekend. Final four. Number 1 Florida. Number 1 Auburn.
Mm-hmm.
Florida Gators favored 2.5. Total is 160.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not moving off of this. Like,
no,
it's Florida. Florida for me on this.
Really?
Rolling with the Gators. Yeah. Look, anytime they got to come out and say the Broom's elbow is fine, they're like, no limitations, he's fine. I'm like, okay, so we're kind of going and doing that. That's an interesting point that we're now having to release statements to tell everybody he's okay when he didn't look okay in the last game he played. So if Jeremiah Broom's not healthy and he's not good to go, forget it, Auburn. See you later. Let's go Gators. Amen. Yeah, his elbow didn't look fine. I would agree with you. Didn't look fine. It looked pretty bad.
Give the boys and girls a poll. Who wins this basketball game? It's Friday. You've had all week to think about it, talk about it. The game will be played tomorrow. No, we don't even need a spread. Where we're going, we don't need roads. We don't need spreads. Spreads are stupid. Just like Little Kinzig said.
Amen.
Kendall was right.
Yep.
Spreads are stupid. You're gonna have to vote if you're watching the show live. If you're watching it on replay, which again, we appreciate you guys doing that too. We'll see. I voted Auburn. The Dogs got to win a game. The book guys are crying, like they're putting out reports like this is the lowest week of results or something ever. Like they're everybody's
handle out. Or what they've held.
Both. Handle was down a little.
Shocking. Shocking.
Gold was even worse.
Ratings down. Shocking. Handle down. Shocking.
I think
I thought we all wanted this. I thought this was all what we wanted. I thought this is everyone.
Oh, I think it's just. I'm telling you, it's just that
boring. It's
no. There's a lot of things going on in the world.
No, boring.
No,
boring.
Not a lot of betting.
Boring.
Not as much.
Fine. People were worried about their 401ks. I'll give you that. People were nervous about their money. Yes, I would agree on that point. Sure. Yeah. But overall interest, hype, you tell me, does it feel like the Final Four is tomorrow? Are we all jazzed and excited about the Final Four?
I mean personally, I'm not, but again, doesn't mean in general.
There's no rah-rah story. There's nothing to pull for. There's no I want this to happen because. There's no star. Who is the star player? Cooper Flagg? He plays for Duke. Everyone hates Cooper Flagg because he plays for Duke. No one wants to watch Duke. They're sick to death of Duke.
The beauty of the tournament in the past, you remember the teams and the players. There's talking. I stopped somewhere yesterday and they were talking about the UNLV team that beat
35
Duke.
years ago.
They remember that team.
Do you think that was the best team of all time? They keep on saying that here locally. And every time I hear it, I'm like, really?
It's up there because of what they accomplished.
In the conversation.
Top 5, sure. Right? I don't know if it's the best, but everybody
here
remembers.
They claim it's the best.
Well, no, here, yeah, because listen, that team put this place on the map.
Yep, Tarkanian.
Right? It was known for casinos and gambling, and that was the first sports thing that everybody got on one page with. But I can't name more than 2 players on Auburn. I can't. I don't know who these people are. Now, that doesn't mean that everyone's like that. Right. There's no identity to anything that's going on. Houston is a tremendous team. Kelvin Sampson's a great coach. They're playing in San Antonio, and there's still no buzz.
I mean, a lot of people going. Chris says he can't wait.
There you go. Chris-88.
I agree with this. If this is the future of the tournament, this tournament is boring.
Yes.
Like this can't be the future of the tournament. No, it can't be predictable.
Well, I think it's going to be. This is the kids that were on these teams are going to play on these bigger school teams and get more money. No one's going to stay together. Guys like Ollie have that great, tournament run.
Right.
Hit the big shot. He wouldn't have stayed at Northern Iowa.
Fair.
In this current environment.
Right. But the one thing you could, if you want to push back on it, you could say, okay, there were some moments like the Colorado State game where they could have been this, they could have gone to the Sweet 16. BYU, a lot of these programs were at the mid-major level who are now power who are now joined bigger conferences. So it's bigger. I mean, look, the SEC's got 16 teams. The Big Ten's got 18 teams. I mean, these are big conferences. So that's going to change things. It's not just that. The games themselves, 14 consecutive favorites have won the game straight up.
Yep.
That's not fun. Forget covering, forget the gambling side of things.
Nope.
But when you look at the teams, you look at the numbers, you look at who's on their roster, you think, well, that team's going to win. And for 14 consecutive games, that team has won. That doesn't make for a fun tournament. Forget the gambling side of things. Just take it from who wins. Like, watch the game, look at the teams, and go, who should win that game? We love sports because sports gives us a chance each and every day to see something that has never happened before. We don't know. It's unscripted. Every time the ball goes up, are we going to see something magical? That's what brings us back to the ballpark, to the basketball court, to the football field every single time. If it's 14 straight times when you're like, yep, that team's better. Yep, that team's better. Yep, that team's better. That's not fun. That's boring. Forget gambling.
I mean, it's fun when you pick them right.
But okay, that's great. So your own bracket, the most self-serving thing ever. I got 3 out of the 4 teams in the Final Four. Big whoop. Like, big whoop. You know, I got Michigan State wrong. I have the other 3.
Right.
Am I excited to watch this game? I saw this game at Auburn. They won by 9, the Gators did.
Right.
Like, we've already seen this game in the regular season. We've seen this. I don't need to see it again. This is the game that I'm not interested in. But on the flip side, this is my national championship game. I can't wait for this.
Right.
This is unbelievable.
I mean, there's always an A side and a B side in this thing. Very rarely do you get like the Final Four and both games are just locked in, compelling. Like, there's something. It's fans of the teams usually in one game, and then there's a storyline of the other game. And I mean, this is the one that's going to be a complete contrast of styles. Look at the totals. I mean, the totals in these games are 30 points apart almost.
Duke wins by 10 plus. Wow. Pete Alonso, 2-run bomb, his 3rd of the year for the Mets. If you're watching,
my goodness.
On that, I don't think Duke wins by 10. I think Duke loses outright.
Well, that'll make
I like Houston.
A better story or worse story for Monday, if that's the case.
Florida, Houston is my final. If you get Florida, Houston, the numbers are average. It's just a college basketball fan watching.
Correct.
Not the casual.
Correct.
So you got to know college basketball to know how good Houston is. Like, you got to know, and you got to watch, and you got to understand how good they have been all year. They got to perform offensively. I have no worry about their defense, but Duke's going to score. And if they don't score, they're in deep trouble. Houston's got to score. But 5-point favorites? No way. Give me 5. Houston plus 5.
Type that in the chat. If you guys are watching the show live, just type that one in the chat. Duke minus 5 or Houston plus 5. Who you got?
Yeah.
I think the game's a dead under.
I think the number's right. It's right there. Both teams in the upper 60s. Both teams 68, 66, 69, 65, somewhere in that range.
I think if Duke scores 70, they win and likely cover.
Oh, there's a Duke.
Georgie Pavlik, good to see you, sir.
Ian Lights out,
Houston plus 5, PB, Houston plus 5, Chicago John, Duke minus 5. Okay. Hoping for Duke to get out hot and taking Houston live. Houston will lock down after the first or second media.
He's right. I mean, Houston in the first half has been a money bet.
Very good.
So, I mean, you can take them plus 2.5, plus 3 for Houston in the first half.
Yeah.
That's been a very profitable bet. And Houston's been very good out of the gate because it takes teams, 10 or 20 minutes to adjust to the defensive prowess of the Cougars.
Yeah.
I mean, they are up in your business. They make it very tough to play. But Duke's got great ball movement and they've got shooters all over the field, all over the court. So, I mean, 3-point shooting for Duke has got to be massive in this game. If they hit threes, okay. But we're talking about from a Houston perspective, they are the 13th ranked defensive 3-point defensive team in the country. They're the 5th best 2-point percentage defensive team in the country. They're second in effective field goal percentage defensively, and they're number 1 in efficiency. It's strength on strength. Duke offense is equally impressive, but in games like this, in a football stadium where the sight lines aren't great, give me the team that's going to rebound and play defense.
Enrique Villanueva, good to see you here in the chat. Big E there. Duke can play any style of game. They have all year. Duke defense is very good too and have a good edge offensively.
True. Not edge. They don't have an edge offensively. They have a good offense, but they don't have an edge on Houston there. But I'll say this. Who has Duke played that's anywhere near Houston? I don't think there's anyone in the country like Houston. It's kind of like when you go into fights and you're trying to mimic the guy you're fighting. Like, it's really hard to get training partners to mimic certain really elite level fighters. It's really hard to get someone to mimic the Houston Cougar defense. Like, you can have a scout team. You can run their plays. You can go ahead and see where they're going to be. But until you see that level of physicality and they're touching and pushing and hitting you, Duke hasn't played anybody. But on the flip side, Houston hasn't faced anybody like Duke with a Cooper Flag-led offense. Right. So it's really hard to mimic Duke's offense as well with how efficient they are. I mean, you could say the same thing about Houston. They haven't played an offense like Duke this year.
Correct. I think we'll see. Honor just said it. I could see Duke blowing them out. Duke isn't getting pounded on the glass, in my opinion. Pause. How game is called will matter. I think how game is called will determine the winner. If they let them play,
yeah,
and it gets physical, and there ain't foul trouble and all that other stuff, Houston's going to hang around. If they get in foul trouble and Duke keeps getting to the line, it could get ugly. I think it's simply going to come down to that. Because I don't think there's going to be a lot of like second chances. They both rebound very well. I don't know. I mean,
yeah, Duke is a 79% free throw shooting team. That's 12th in the country. Yeah. Houston is 74.1. That's 111th in the country. Hit your damn free throws. As we saw last night. Hit your damn free throws.
Right.
Like, it's going to be, if you're Houston, you cannot be leaving points at the line against Duke. You need them all.
Wow. Was Arizona the best team Duke beat
this year? The best team that they beat. Well, according to KenPom, if you go by that, Auburn is the best team they beat at home. They're fourth in KenPom. Beat them 84-78, but that was in December.
Oh, okay. I was going to say that was a while.
Yeah, non-conference in December.
Right.
After that, the best team that Duke beat was Arizona, 13.
Okay.
But that was also in November. That was a long time ago. So, looking at numbers, I don't know if I would. Auburn's the best team that they beat.
I like this game under too. I like both games under. Total wise, and I like Auburn in the first game. I voted for Auburn in the poll. Where's the poll stand right now?
Heavy on Florida.
Wow! Holy crap!
80% on Florida.
Overwhelming.
But then again, see, like Florida. Normally in the chat would see that and they would go, "Oh, okay, here comes Auburn." Well, not by this tournament.
Right.
This tournament has been public consensus on fire.
It's been easy. Yeah, it's been easy. Literally, our guys that do the reporting with the numbers. I was texting with Alfonso this morning. Got to get him comfortable with this at some point. We're gonna just have to beg him or kiss his ass or something to get him on and just relax and talk because he breaks those spreadsheets down in 2 minutes.
Broom is playing Ian Lights Out. Just FYI, Broom is, according to Auburn, 100%. Now, I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what they're claiming. They're claiming he has no limitations. He's good to go.
Well, I have to say that.
Right, exactly. But just the fact they have to say that is scary.
But I actually think, he's going to try to play. It's they're trying to win the thing.
Oh, my. Solo shot. It's 6-5. Walker Buehler gives up another one. Whew. I'm telling you, the Cardinals' offense is better than people think. Like, I bet they over on their team wins. I like the Cardinals. It's now 6-5 in the top of the fifth inning. We went way over the 9.5 before we got to the end of the 5th. So now we got to, whose bullpen's better, which is scary for both the Red Sox and the Cardinals. Both bullpens are not anything to write home about. So we'll see. But Walker Buehler's given up 3 home runs today. That is not good. Scoreboard update for you guys who are interested. It's 7-1 Tigers over the White Sox. That game after 7. It is 1-1 Padres and the Cubs. Does Bogarts have a hit yet in this game? Let me see. Bogarts does not. No hit for Bogey. Need to get Bogarts to get a hit in that game. It's 2-0 Mets on that Alonso home run. Yeah. Your Yankees and Pirates team gets going here.
Yeah, coming up.
How do you feel about Fried and Keller? Was Keller? I keep forgetting. Keller was great at home or on the road last year? Which one was it? Home. Okay.
Yeah, he was pretty good. Period. Went through a little stretch, but his K props went over first 2 months, and then they got adjusted, and he went through that dip in the early part of the summer. He's going to pitch well today, and I think he's going to get strikeouts. So
the Yankees set records for Ks right now.
Over 5.5 Ks. If that's a bet, JC from KC, I think he just got to get through 5. He has to pitch through 5 innings. So I mean, it's 15 outs. He has to be into the 6th to comfortably make that one. But yes, that's going over. I think the Buccos are live today. With Keller on a hill. I said before they're like plus 150 to win the series. I don't know who's pitching Sunday, but I think they're. Oh yeah, Dave's Daily Picks put a thing up. Fried hasn't called him a gas can in PNC Park. He hasn't pitched well there, so got a shot. I think we got a shot. Pirates about to get torpedoed. Come on, WV Punch Drunk.
They got to hit the ball first to get torpedoed. They got to make contact. Yankees haven't made contact. They've struck out a lot, like a lot over the last. I think they set the record right for the most strikeouts over a 2-game series.
Yeah, they housed the Diamondbacks yesterday though. Scored 9 runs yesterday at home.
Yankees.
They got the most home runs.
Yeah, 16 strikeouts. So over a 2-day period, they struck out 29 times.
It's all well and good. If they run into balls and hit them over the fence, it won't matter. Got to limit the home runs today. Stroman and Falter tomorrow is the matchup. And a look ahead has the Yankees. I mean, they're every day. They're minus 150, minus 160. Come on.
Yeah, it is pretty nuts. See what they've
Pirates live today. Probably lose tomorrow, and then we'll see what happens Sunday.
Fair. How about the Dodgers? I get the Phillies at home as a dog.
Yeah.
I get the 5-1 Phillies at home as a dog.
Oh, this is a case study in like making the numbers and stuff. The game should be at most minus 115, maybe minus 120. Make the Dodgers favorite and let them bet you up. Like I think they overshot the mark trying to get the dog money.
Okay.
I'd rather them bet the favorite and then need the dog.
I got plus 120 last night on the Phillies.
Yeah, that's good. That's going to be, I mean, the Dodgers may close 125 today.
So I asked this question. Do we get the Phillies at home as a plus 120 dog again in April? Even in this series, are we going to get that?
Let me see. Tomorrow's Sasaki and Nola. I'd have that minus 110 both ways. Let me see.
Okay.
What that number is.
Am I going to get plus 120 on the
Still
Phillies?
Got it. Gonna get a Butch. You got to get me this gig. Butch, you gonna do something. We're gonna need a job at some point if this thing got to keep going the way it's going. Are we gonna get the? No, I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Who's pitching Sunday? If it's Sasaki and Nola, Sasaki's having a little bit of problems. Like it's not like he's been super comfortable. Good luck pitching at Citizens Bank. I'm calling Richard. All right. Calls me Richard. That's my nickname.
I know. Because he thinks
what
you're
they
a dick.
call Richard.
Thinks you're a dick.
his thing.
Let's see. Red Sox second and third, nobody out. Jeez, this is going to be a merry-go-round. Score 100 runs in this game. They put in Matz, and Steven Matz is getting tattooed by the Red Sox.
How many games? So, Dodgers, Phillies. Dodgers haven't lost yet.
They're losing
Is
today.
this the day they lose?
Yes.
I think it is.
Dodgers lose today. They may lose all 3 games.
Again.
They might get swept.
They
might get swept.
They're going to lose.
They played at home. They lived vicariously at home. They got lucky. That 5-0 comeback, win over the Braves, and then Ohtani goes deep. Now they're going across the country to play the Phillies in their home opener, not home openers, but they're playing against the Phillies in a Friday night game at the bank. Rocking atmosphere. I mean, Phillies take 2 out of 3 minimum in this series.
So you got, let's see. Pitching matchup tonight is Yamamoto, Luzardo.
Yeah.
Tomorrow it's Sasaki, Nola.
Yep.
And then Sunday, Glass now Sanchez. This is an NLCS
Preview.
Damn.
Sure. Give me the Phillies all day long.
Put it. You guys watching a show, baseball heads, trying to cover all the sports. Did some basketball. We're doing some baseball now. They do miss Wheeler. How many games did the Phillies win this weekend? 1, 2, 3, or 0?
Oh, that's wrong. Don't go 0.
If we're going here on Monday and talking about the Dodgers still being undefeated,
10-0, they're 10-0, or no, they'll be 11-0.
Yeah.
11-0 Dodgers.
Aggravated as hell. No, that can't be. That can't be. Yeah, I don't think. I think they lose tonight. They lose tomorrow, and they salvage Sunday. Wow.
Phillies do or Dodgers do?
Phillies win today, win tomorrow, and lose on Sunday.
Fine, I'll give you that. Yep, 2 out of 3. Sure, I could.
Wow,
I
Philly wins 1. Yorkie says 3, but Yorkie's a Philly guy. JC from KC 2, 1. Phillies get 2. All right, that's good. That's a bet. You guys, search wherever you're at in your books. Like you can bet the series today.
Yes.
Phil's live today. You're damn right, Butchie.
Pedro, what do you mean?
Pedro. Matt's wishful thinking. Dodgers in 3. All 3. Pedro.
No, this is the day. This is it. I got plus 120. I got plus 120 last night. Couldn't believe it. So it's a principal play. You give me the Phillies at home as a plus 120 dog. I don't care who they're playing.
Right.
Give me a break. Give me that. Give me the Phillies.
What's the total today?
7.5. I thought
7.5 or 8. Gotta be.
Yeah. Right? Oh, Trevor Story, the bad strikeout. Yikes. That's you fooled badly on that curveball. Yikes.
It's baseball.
That was bad. Yeah, but on a 2-2 count. Ugh. Completely guessed fastball was dead wrong. Good job out of Matt's disguising that. Who needs to go to sleep? You? Who are you talking about? Or Trevor Story? Trevor Story.
Oh, yeah, that was it. Go lay down.
Yeah, but Abreu is on. I mean, this guy for the Red Sox. What a find this guy's been. Abreu's been last year. He was so good. Already gone deeper.
Shadow. What the hell time is it there?
Do the math. It's 12:46. It's 3:45.
God.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole home plate is in the shadow and the pitcher's in the sun.
Birthday dinner tonight. Yorkie is going to. I'm making my daughter go to a Korean barbecue house that she never. My daughter does not like Korean barbecue. I'm making her go to Korean barbecue tonight, forcing her to go. We're going early. I'm getting my haircut. She's getting a haircut, and then we're going to a Korean barbecue place, and I'm going to eat my weight. Good job, Abreu. Another RBI. My God, Bregman scores again. 7-5 Red Sox.
Needed that.
Yep. Need the breathing. Yes, Steven Matz. Same one for the Mets. Yes.
Yeah.
That's Steven Matz.
Yeah.
No, it's called 8 ounces or 8 something that we're going to tonight.
Yorkie's a pro. You can ask him.
Oh, good. Yeah, it's 8 something on that. Yeah. Bugatti. Yeah. Hell yeah. Yes, we're gonna go eat our weight in that for sure. In the Korean barbecue. Who is this? This is a recruit.
See? Look at that avatar. My God, that got everybody's attention. Just catching up. Congrats on the win, Kinsik. Thank you. The bracket crown, the Final Four, and B-Dubs Chicken Wings. Quite the weekend this is shaping up to be for you. Thank you very much. Happy birthday, Matt.
Thank you. Appreciate. Oh, what a catch. Wow, what a catch. Cass says, what are you doing? He scored. Wow, that was risky as hell. They're claiming it was interference from the crowd. Oh, you're gonna cry. People are gonna flip out. Uh-oh. So did a guy grab? Let's see what happens. So the ball goes into the stand. He put his, that's fine. You can't do that. He put his glove into the stands and the guy grabbed it. That's nothing wrong with that. You go into the crowd, that's there.
Yeah,
can't do that. You can't put that's their territory. If a fan reaches into the crowd, fine. But you reached into the crowd. That's it. No, go ahead. That's fine. But it's 8-5 Red Sox. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh, now they're going to chuck the guy out because the right fielder ran into him. Come on, that's garbage if that happens. Fans didn't reach over to the field of play. No way. He reached into the crowd. Garbage. Guys, so we're going to do Roll Call Friday here in a couple minutes. We've got one final topic that we're going to get into, and then we'll get to Roll Call Friday. So get loaded up on your roll calls, area codes, and what. So this is an interesting story. The city of Baltimore has filed a lawsuit against DraftKings and FanDuel claiming unfair practices. The suit is claiming the companies are actively encouraging people to become problem gamblers. This is going to be hard to prove, is it not, Dave? Like, I understand what they're trying to say, but this feels like it's hard to prove this. And it's the city of Baltimore, not the state of Baltimore.
Well, Baltimore's not a state. Baltimore is a city.
Correct.
The state of Maryland.
Maryland, but this is something that the city would do this. Like the state would do this, not the city.
Right. I don't understand it. I saw the headline.
Yep.
We know Edelstein.
Yep.
We've had Jeff on the show. I love him. Great dude. I went on his podcast. Him and Eric do the Low Rollers.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand the suit. Now, there's factual things said in the suit that like the things they're doing are what they do. They're trying to get customers.
Yeah. So they claim the city has a consumer protection ordinance. So the suit is alleging that these companies are abusing people in Baltimore by using, quote, misleading promotions and bonus bets to entice first-time users. The suit claims companies did this to encourage compulsive gambling behavior. Secondly, according to the press release, they believe, Baltimore does, that the companies are leveraging the vast array of data that they have about their users, along with sophisticated analytics and personalized inducements to identify those who suffer from gambling disorders and then extracting what they can from them. The suit claims the companies seek to keep problem gamblers on their respective sites. The mayor of Baltimore said these companies are engaging in shady practices, his words, and the people of our city are literally paying the price. DraftKings and FanDuel has specifically targeted our most vulnerable residents, including those struggling with gambling disorders, and have caused significant harm as a result. This lawsuit is a critical step to hold them accountable and protect all Baltimoreans. I mean,
good with the data.
Good luck. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's going to be anything that comes out of this. I don't know what. There's been a real turn in 2025.
Yeah.
In a lot of places that are against all of this. But like, do beer ads target alcoholics?
Of course they do.
Well, I mean, you don't really see the tobacco ads and different things and stuff, but
they do have them out there. I mean, for a long time, they targeted people with the images that would make them want to smoke.
Yeah. There's things that appeal to people, that they do things that aren't always.
There's a question, Brent. I love that question.
Lottery tickets. Wonder if they're going to sue the Maryland State Lottery as well. No, probably not. We got a dear friend at the show, Chef Betty, works for the lottery.
Mm-hmm.
Does stuff. He's around all these lottery people. They're just It's gambling. What is the push in places against it all?
That's a great question. If I'm
People are
addicted,
addicted to shopping, gonna go
Instagram targets their people.
Yeah. Great call, Otto. Good to see you, sir. I don't know. I saw this and went, yeah, gonna sue all the beer
I mean,
distributors
look,
for selling alcohol. How do you do this? Like, how did this get to this point? Is this grandstanding, or do
No.
they really think that this is gonna get there?
No, but I think this is going on. Like I do believe this is going on. You're trying to make it a suable offense. You're going after them for compensation and damages. You're trying to take their money. So this is not about. There's nothing illegal being. This is in violation of a Baltimore City ordinance. The reason why Maryland State is not involved. This is not a state law. This is a Baltimore law. The city has a consumer protection ordinance. So they're claiming the books are in violation of that said ordinance.
They advertise on the stadiums.
So
billboards everywhere.
But I think that blatant predatory practice. But what is predatory? That you have to define that. Good luck doing that. How do you do that? How do you define what is predatory? Like, it's really difficult. You could say, I want to know how many people in Baltimore are addicted to gambling and how many people who are addicted are receiving emails from DraftKings and FanDuel. But we know this. Alcoholism, look at the alcohol companies. 20% of those people who drink are the biggest spenders on alcohol. They're the alcoholics. It's the same thing with gambling. They make 80% of their money off the people who are addicted. How many people are addicted? That's the question. But these are addictive practices that you have to prove that they are being predatory, meaning when someone raises their hand and says, I need help, I'm addicted, and yet they keep on feeding them the bonus bets and everything else to prove that is a pretty loud smoking gun. It's not easy to do that.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how you prove it.
Unless you have evidence of the VIP programs, which is what they're claiming. But I don't know how much power Baltimore is going to have to go and start rummaging through all the books data to say, look what you're doing. Yeah, it's a good point. How do you prove when someone's addicted? I don't know. It's a great question. Someone who's doing things are really bad.
Our resident legal counsel, Chicago Kristen, said it sounds like a feel-good suit by the mayor, so it looks good for re-election. I tried to fight gambling voters.
Or gambling books. The books are taking your money. I tried to fight them. I don't mind that.
Yeah.
I don't mind that take. That's not.
You always have to wonder. That's like I always said in the book, one of the million life lessons that I got from, this world and this business was, what's the move behind the move?
Right.
Like, what's the move behind this? Like, you really think that there's a suit where you're going to fight, these massive conglomerate corporations and on a legal grounds of they're going to tell you what they're doing because you want to know what they're doing and how they're getting this information and all this other stuff? It's going to be tough. It's a big uphill climb. It's an interesting suit. I'm not wearing a suit today. I'm wearing my Buccos thing, but suits like this is not helping the perception of the business P-roll. There's been nothing really like what has happened since the Super Bowl that we're talking about that's been oh, this is
positive.
This is fun. Yeah. Anything?
No, not in 25. I mean, there might be in the future, but not in 25.
Literally in the last 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Since
there
the
hasn't
Super
been.
Bowl in February, we're in April 3rd, right? Or 4th, April 4th. Sorry.
Yeah.
I can't think of things are going, the books are getting blasted, the favorites, the sports are boring, kids are getting abused, NILs ruin college sports, blah, blah. I mean, I'm just trying to think of something positive.
Yeah, it's not good. Time for Roll Call Friday, boys and girls. You know the
one-star Goroff right there.
In case they don't know the drill, Dave, what is the drill for Roll Call Friday?
3 digits, area code, where you're watching the show from, or where you live. You can count both because if you're, Otto sometimes is in the 4-1-2, but he's, working in somewhere else. But there's an example right there. Spintana, Alan Spintana is in a 507 Mankato, Minnesota. New phone. Can't super chat yet. Best thing of the day, question mark, is seeing all the brigade love for Matt and the BvB show on his birthday. Tell him, Spintana. That's what you got to do right there. 3 digits and a code, a message. We'll read it out loud right now. Kind of showing off. We got a couple people watching the show. We told them number was about 32.5 for number of states today that would dab the map. And we said 4 countries. And so I already see Butchie down south. I see Pedro in Brazil. Haven't seen Vinco yet, but he's around. And I know Linus is here every day up in Canada. So I know we got 4. We'll get to all of you right now. There's Landon. I forget how to say Landon's last name. L.
Isle, right?
I can't remember. But he's got 2 L's, 1 E. 618 Southern Illinois. Let's go Blues. Looking like 2019 all over again.
11 straight.
Man.
11 straight. It's 11 straight.
Blew that game against the Penguins last night. But
they almost did, but they won it in overtime, 5-4.
They gotta lose a couple before the playoffs. They gotta get this thing settled. But they jumped Minnesota for the last wild card. So now they would play Vegas in the first round if the season ended today. Not good for the Vegas Golden Knights.
No.
Nobody wants to play the Blues, especially them.
No.
There's J. Dow Betts, 410, St. Michael's, Maryland. Enjoy the birthday weekend, Matt, and the chip, Dave. Let's have a weekend.
Oh, by the way,
KD a little hug for me, please.
I meant to put that up.
Look, HBK.
Yeah.
Huge shout out to our man, Sportsbook Consigliere, taking down the Spaces March Madness tournament. Hat tip to you. Huge shout out. And don't ever make me a 16 seed again.
Amen to that. How did Cassis just drop that ball? What a play by Trevor Story. Ugh, that's pathetic. You can't drop that ball. My God, kid. Shortstop makes that type of play. You just can't catch the ball.
Right at his head, right in his glove.
Like a fifth grader. Like, drop that ball, dude. Come on, man. What a throw, Cassis. That's disgusting.
Oh, that's a tough one. That's
not a big fan of that kid.
Get a double play
Defensively. It's 2 outs. It would end of the inning. Hit him right in the middle of the glove.
No. You know what happens in those situations.
Yeah, 2-run bombs about to happen.
Baseball gods, yeah. Speaking of baseball gods, look at this guy, JC from KC, the biggest Kansas City Royals supporter we have in the chat, but he lives in the 216 Cleveland, Ohio. What do the Royals play today?
Don't know.
Where are they at? Let's see. The Royals, are they interleague today?
They're off.
How's that possible?
Thursday or Friday. Yeah. How are they off? That's interesting. I don't know. They're off.
Sense?
No. Orioles at home.
Oh, they play Orioles. That's right.
Orioles at home.
Pick them. Lugo. Kansas City probably wins. Sonic the Wrench, 602 Phoenix, Arizona. Congratulations. What do you say? Happy birthday, Matt?
Sorry.
I'm going to give him his proper due because he put this graphic together. Birthday graphic. Happy birthday, Matt. Congrats, Dave. Thank you, sir.
Let me see.
You're getting a text or DM when I come down to Arizona. JPC the 4th. Thank you, sir. 10 spot today. 313 happy B-Day, P-Rolt. And congrats on the win, Kinsig. Thank you, sir. The kittens can mash. Damn right. Just need Scooble to realize spring training is over. Have a great weekend, fellas. He pitched good the second start. Lost a tough one to Seattle. Listen, the 313 represents right back to back like this. Sexy guy, Daniel G, in that picture. Laying on the field at Detroit. Look at that. Happy birthday, Matt. Kinsig with the W. You know it. See you in 4 weeks, boys. Drinks on me at Legacy Club. Uh-oh. Wedding bells are starting to ring. Love it. Can't wait to see you and Mrs. G. Gio to Wop. No words. Just a 20 spot.
Appreciate you.
I love that. Thank you, sir. Jacob Reynolds, 1998. Wow. Don't show up often. But 501 Little Rock, Arkansas. My man. Thank you, Jacob. That's great. We don't get too many Arkansas. I like that. Santana, 928, Yuma, Arizona, dipping to SD for the weekend after work. Oh, little San Diego. I like that.
Fruit here.
Classic Z 818. Obviously, the area code is 818. Thank you for being here, Classic. I like this. That's California. 818 is California.
Oh, yeah. San Fernando. Okay.
Love it. Got to get out there and do a show.
We have done shows in Southern Cal.
That's
Two shows
right.
in Southern Cal, actually.
We have. We did the Super Bowl show in LA, and we did the Breeders' Cup in beautiful San Diego, Del Mar. Bill Tarleton with a big B, purple, 212, New York, New York. Good to see you here. If you're a Yankee fan, today, you're losing. Pirates are winning that game. Social Giant 319, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Good to see you, sir. Beard's looking great. Deuce Daly, dog with a hat. BvB hat. Love it. 603, Windham, New Hampshire, where it's 71 and sunny.
Nice.
There than it is here.
It's true.
My man, Joe Mogan. Thank you, sir. 615, Nashville, Tennessee. Humid AF. Already?
Yep.
Jeez. CBW, good to see you, sir. As always, 315, Oswego, New York. Where's newbie? Question mark. Hashtag. Oh, number 3, Notre Dame, -2.5 at number 7, Syracuse tomorrow. He gave us Lafayette against Navy lacrosse tomorrow.
Okay. Sure.
Navy. Yeah, he said it's going to win for sure.
Sure.
King of Car Seat 651, Minnesota HBD, Matt. Thank you, sir. Good to see you in the chat. Hopefully hockey season's wrapping up close up there for you and the kids. Jimmy Football, 416, Toronto. Entire brigade, have a great weekend. You do the same, Jimmy Football, as always. Yep. Chris S., 973, Northern New Jersey, specifically Wayne, New Jersey. Good to see you. Thank you, Chris. Happy birthday, Matt. Like that. There's my man, Otto, 412, Pittsburgh, PA, 57 degrees. Headed to the Dutchman Bowling Tournament this weekend in Hershey. This is what Otto does. Yeah. He knows first period hockey, puts out these great charts at PSU Auto. Follow him there, but he bowls. He might leave the balls in the car. This guy just picks up, probably roll
210,
780 series.
Okay.
For this guy.
Not bad.
Yeah, he just shows up, rolls out of bed, throws it 240, 250. Roper, 601, Hattiesburg, Mississippi. Boy, we get the South covered here. I like this. And it's not even football season. We're the SEC. It means more. We'll find out. You got an SEC team in the championship, no matter what, for the basketball.
Look out for Roll Tide.
Yep. 80 degrees and cloudy. Happy birthday, Matt, and congratulations on being the champ, Dave. Thank you, Roper. You're the champ with that avatar. I love it. Francisco Ochoa, 951, Hemet, California. Way to go, Brigade. Bringing the championship home for Dave. Thank you, Francisco. Hug your kids today, this weekend for me. Georgie Mason, 902, Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island, Canada. Happy birthday, P-Road. Have a great weekend. Love it. Fish Killer, 73, 540, Roanoke, Virginia. 84 degrees. Happy Roll Call Friday. Dave is my president. Try to live up to that. Love it. Got a good constituency right here. There's Daniel G. back in the 989 Shepherd, Michigan, 4 more weeks. Mrs. G's final dress fitting tomorrow. I might cry right now thinking about it. Don't cry. It'll be happy. You're going to cry. I guarantee you're a yes crying on your wedding day. If you're worried about crying now, see you all in a few weeks. 100% we'll see you. Gambling Ginger 725, Las Vegas. That's the other area code here in Vegas. So we go with the 702. Good to see you. Happy birthday, Matt. Ian Lights Out. 718, Brooklyn, New York. 70 degrees and gorgeous outside. Happy birthday, P-Rolt. And anybody but Duke in 2025.
Don't blame you.
Man, there's going to be a lot of people rooting against Duke.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The Juice, 602, Phoenix. Overcast, 67 degrees. Kind of similar to here. Yeah. Braves, money line. Max Meyer, over 4.5 Ks. And Phillies, plus 1.5 parlay. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Whitrock with a 20 spot. Look at this, my man. 319, Iowa City, 45 and raining. Matt, happy birthday. Great words to live by on the Juice for sure. Dave, congrats on the chip. The brigade is amazing. Have a great weekend, boys. You do the same. Thank you, sir. There's my man Pedro down at Rio de Janeiro, 021. Happy B-Day, Matt. Shout out to you for put me up to Hard 75 Challenge.
Let's go.
Started 15 days ago. I'm not as active as usual in the chat because of it. Congratulations on the win, Kidsig. Pedro,
Let's
keep
go.
going up. Always forward, never straight, brother. Get in there, do your thing. We'll be here. You don't have to be as active in the chat, but we love when you are, especially from Brazil. Love it. Mikey, awesome. Another deuce. Colors are cool. Let's keep the colors going. LFG. Colors are cool. I like it. There's Jordan One-Star Goro, 702 Vegas. Happy birthday, Matt. Congrats on the W, Dave, and have a great weekend all. Do the same. Ian Lights Out, 818 SoCal.
We got him.
Oh, we already had him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chicago Kristen, 773, which is Chicago, evident by the name. HBD Matt, which stands for happy birthday. Champ Dave, congrats. Thank you. Kiss, and love you guys. Love you as well. Chicago Kristen, thank you. Pierre in the cut.
Hold on. Do this there first.
Oh, back to back. Okay.
Yeah.
Chicago John is in the 312 Chicago. Different area code, same city. Lax season has begun. On the way to the field now for high school games. Happy birthday, Matt. Good job, Chicago John. Get out there. There's Pierre in the cut. Look at that. Is that him and Pops?
Looks that way. Boxing.
Woo, baby. 317 Indy. Happy birthday, Matt. Congrats, Consig. Keep the momentum going, fellas. Picture is from the Gold Gloves last night. Hashtag Brigade. Look
Pretty
at
good.
that picture. Chris-88. He's in the 412. Pittsburgh, PA. Get the Pirates a win today, please. Lanus Crimmage. Holding it down up in 705 Aurelia, Ontario. 9 degrees Celsius. Translates to 49 degrees Fahrenheit. Things are warming up there. I like that. Happy birthday, Matt. Congrats, Dave. Thank you, Linus. Appreciate you, sir. Oh, Joe the Fat Panda. In the chat, 303, Denver, Colorado, 33 degrees, rain/snow. Happy snow penning day. Yeah, snow penning day. That's
snow penning. Okay.
Snow penning. G-Berg, sexy Lair. Look at that hat. Love it. 716 Buffalo, New York. BvB new stadium inspection.
Oh.
Looking good for 26. New stadium in Buffalo, New York.
Yep. Get there. Devers got a hit.
Did
he? Infield single for
God.
Devers.
Okay.
You got a hit. All right.
It is right there. Wow.
That's the one I was nervous about.
Was in the 6th. Okay, so you got that.
Got Devers. Now I need to see if I'm getting a hit out of someone. Check and see if Bogarts has a hit or not.
Brennan, 989 Saginaw, Michigan. Masters next week. Let's go. Yes, we're gonna have I'm trying to line up a couple people for the golf.
Let's go.
Yes. So we'll be able to talk about that. There's the Shrew. He's at home, resting comfortably. Followed up, Nashville and Kentucky with a trip here in Vegas. Got to sit with him and the Bomber down at the circuit. It was great. So he's back home in 916 Sacramento, California, home of the new launching pad in Major League Baseball, apparently.
Right.
Ross Randall, 978 Amesbury, Mass. Currently off of Jeffrey's Ledge, 20-ish miles off the New Hampshire coast.
Wow.
Crushing the haddock, pollock, and redfish. Wow.
Good stuff there.
Got a fisherman.
Yeah.
PB 941, Venice, Florida, 88 degrees, sunny and hot. Happy birthday, Matt. Happy old-fashioned Friday. For him and Fran, go Pats. Show off them rings. I like it. Dougie Patton, 978, Amesbury, Mass. Happy birthday, Matt. Birthday cake, 63 degrees and sunny. Love it. Christian Hastings, 317, Indianapolis, Indiana. Rain, go away. Great show. Thank you, C. Hastings. Appreciate you, sir. Love it. Mikey, awesome. Another one, 757 ODU Brigadeville. Thank you, Jay Dow. Also, Mrs. Awesome is finishing her master's exams today.
That's good.
I heart hashtag BvB Brigade LFG. Oh, let's go. Get that test passed, too. She's been studying hard for that. Sharpie _RW 303 Denver. HBD Matt and Consig with a trophy. Took it W down. 16 seed. They didn't know what they were up against. There's Brent Lalonde, a.k.a. the Bomber, 614. Flood warning. So stuck here for the weekend because Keeneland is canceled. Happy B-Day to Matt. And great to see Dave last week. Absolutely. Yep. Ohio. Good place to do a show. Just saying. Think about that. Chef B, 401, Rhode Island. Happy birthday, Matt. Have a great weekend. You do the same. Hug the little one. There's Andy Caston. Sometimes he's in the 702, but he's back doing some business in the 262, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Love it. Yorkie Morris, 702 Enterprise, Nevada. Wishing Matt an awesome birthday and an excellent dinner tonight. Many more awesome birthdays to come.
Thanks,
Yorkie,
man.
talked to a guy today about hockey. Took a fall into the boards, and he's laid up, and really not going to do good for your case. It's not good. I can't even explain it to anybody. We'll talk about that off the air. Georgie Pavlik, 973, Hillside, New Jersey. Happy birthday. P-Roll, little Pavlik, sends birthday wishes to the Juice 602 Phoenix. Overcast, 67 degrees. We already gave this one.
Oh, we did? Okay. So that's it. So
doubled up the parlay right there. That's good.
Everybody.
Parlay showed up twice.
That's everybody.
Good. We got that in, and we still got time left before we got to sign off for the sports grid.
We rolled that. That's tremendous. We got that. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Better.
Xander's 0 for 3 so far.
No, he may burn. I need Bogey to get a hit. That's the 6171. Nikki comes in late. We'll throw that up.
Attaboy, Nikki. Yeah, listen, it's not over. If you see it, if you're just getting in now, just put it in like this. Nikki Ciramello, 520 Tucson, Arizona. Happy birthday, Matt. Can't wait for these Final Four games.
My fault. Sorry. Okay, there we go. Better to book it. Phillies money line.
Do we have an Ohtani watch stinger?
Why? He's playing. He didn't do anything. They didn't play yesterday. What's the Ohtani watch for?
It goes for the algorithm.
What algorithm?
Ohtani every day.
Algorithm. There's no algorithm that does live audio. What are you talking about? There's no algorithm.
For the replay.
What replay? What algorithm? Let me make stuff
get a hit today.
Pitching
against a lefty.
Yeah.
So Tony get a hit today. This is my better to book it.
No.
Wow, you bet no?
No. Phillies win. Ohtani does nothing.
Wow.
Because I was gonna put it in my put it in my parlay, and then I put Bogarts instead. I was gonna put Ohtani in there
to get a hit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he gets a hit tonight.
I don't either. So that's why I put Bogarts in there instead. So if he gets a hit, I'm gonna be pissed because I swapped it out. But I needed the 617, so I got to the 617 by putting Bogarts in.
Oh, okay.
Versus putting Ohtani in. Phillies money line, yes.
You guys are still hanging around. I say Ohtani does not get a hit. You guys put it in the chat, yes or no. Okay. I think the Phillies win today. This is a bet.
And finally, Celtics team total over 59.5 first half against the Phoenix Suns.
Are they all playing?
Favorite bet. Doesn't matter who's playing. Don't matter.
It shouldn't.
Doesn't.
It shouldn't.
The Suns don't matter.
I know. What's the total? Hold on. Let me see what the total was.
230 something.
The total first half's only 50, or first quarter's only 59.
First half.
First half, I mean.
Celtics team total 59.5.
They're at home against Boston. Hold on, I just hit refresh. Wow. Total's only 226.5. 14.
It was 15 last night.
I mean, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 NBA games today. Okay. 16, 10.5, 14, 11.5, 13, 15, and 11. 7 of the 10 games are double-digit spreads.
Yep. It's 8-5 Red Sox. If the Suns beat the Celtics and I lose this parlay because of the Celtics losing as 15-point favorites, I'm going to cry.
You're going to win that. That's well, I mean, you better hold on here with the Sox, but
it's 8-5.
That's getting to the Connecticut game.
Okay.
That 100% is getting to the UConn game.
Let's go in. Ohtani's 1-7 against Luzardo. So
I think he gets at least a knock.
I think so. I don't think he's getting a hit.
Ain't losing.
No. So then we'll come to get to the UConn game and see if we get the UConn game. But the Red Sox game was the one I was nervous about, and the Red Sox are up 8-5 in the top of the 7th inning. So we're rolling.
Wow,
here.
Ross just came in and said Ovi's the one that burns it.
Well, that's the other parlay. I need Washington just to win the game. I don't even know if that's.
Okay, yeah.
That's Washington. That's a money line parlay. It's Washington to win. The other parlay has Ovechkin to score, which right now Bogarts is about to kill that parlay. So if I have a hit for Devers, basketball comes up later, but the Red Sox game was the one that I was worried about, and there's no way this game's not really over at the moment. What a play! He's out. Oh, he missed him. Oh, how'd you miss him? Man, the Red Sox defense.
Sign us off so we can go back to bonus time.
That's two plays the Red Sox had where, just put the tag down. What a play by Durant. Oh, that's horrible. All right. First and foremost on the replay crew, thank you for guys. All the wishes, all the birthday notes on the Discord channel. It's been awesome. Thank you for everybody. All the super chats today, really, really cool. But we'll continue this live on bonus time. If you guys are watching on the replay, go back and watch it on the YouTube channel at Boston versus the Book. Bonus time starts right now. I mean, how the flip do you not get the throw? Beat him by 2 steps. And you missed the tag. Oh, that's horrible. Can't do that. That's just garbage. Now you're gonna get burned.
It's crazy because that's the young kid, right? That they just signed Campbell. Right?
Campbell, yep. Mm-hmm.
There's an art to getting the tag down.
Yeah.
And you have to learn it, I think.
But he plays second base in the minors.
I know, but it's not taught.
That's
is the way.
brutal.
He just caught the ball. He went and reached. He came off the base. And he had to turn around and try to get the tag down.
That sucks. All right, I got to run. So favorite thing about today is what?
You got to go get the kid. Daddy, you said.
Get the kid.
No, favorite thing about today was we had a couple calls this morning, and the testament to what we're doing and you guys watching the show was this voting thing on some meaningless poll on Twitter that I was getting DMs about while I was sleeping. I woke up this morning at a little after 6 a.m. and there was a couple that said, don't forget to retweet the vote because it's getting close.
Right.
Because I guess the Beak retweeted it this morning.
Oh, okay.
Whatever. So it made it really close and it got to 51-49 and it was like, you can't come this far and lose. I'm like, look, I don't know what's going on. But my favorite thing about today is that not that we need the reinforcement, but it's nice to get the reminders on days like today. It's your birthday. This thing is going on.
Yeah.
These people have bigger followings, bigger this, bigger, but we're still showing up and doing the show. So
yeah. Look, I said it kind of last night on the juice, but I'll say it again. I mean, I think for between 40 and 60, I think a lot of us, question life decisions a lot. And I think it's called middle age, but it's also because we're not kids anymore and we're now adults and parents and husbands and boyfriends, and we're trying to live our best lives and trying to make the right decisions. And we're constantly, I think it's only natural, we're constantly questioning our decisions. Did we make the right choice? Am I in the right position? Am I doing the right this? Am I doing the right that? And I think for me, when I get to my birthday, I try really hard to remind myself of the past is gone. All you can do is control today, because we're not given tomorrow. We're only given today. So how do you do today? And how do you make yourself happier today? What decisions can you make that will better your life and your family today? And sure, you might have fucked up before, but it doesn't mean you got to fuck up today just because you fucked up before. Mm-hmm. So forgive yourself for the fuck ups, learn from the fuck ups that happened before, but don't do it again. I always say this to my daughter. I say it to my kids. I say it to people I've coached and whatnot. I don't care if you make mistakes. People make mistakes. I care if you make the same mistake twice. Make the same mistake twice. That's on you. Mistakes are part of life. When we lose, we learn. So you have to lose. It's part of life. But if you do it again, you date the same woman twice, right? The first time was a fucking disaster. You do it again? What are you doing? That's on you, right? You drive that crazy left-hand turn. You took it too fast one time. You got into an accident. You do it again? That's on you. Don't do that. Don't make the same mistake twice. So my thought for myself when I'm on my birthday is wow, what did I learn from last year? And what can I do to help today and going forward? And the 2 calls we had today, that's it. We had an hour pep rally before the fucking show today. It was amazing. Here other people are saying, we can say it till we're blue in the face. We can tell people, watch, see, this is what we're doing. when we get it back, people say it back to us. That's
And
money.
people want to work with us or be a part of this or see you guys in the chat and see the response and all this other stuff. It's fantastic. Can I learn from betting under in a Kings game and having a goal being scored with 20 seconds left?
You do it again. Because you know what? But that would be, I'd say your read was right. The handicap was right. It just didn't go the way you're supposed to.
So aggravating.
You know what I mean? But the read was, I mean, that's where thinking in bets comes in, right? You made the right read, the outcome. Don't judge the decision based upon the outcome. Your read was right. Your thought was correct. It's a bad beat. That's where the word bad beat comes from. But you would make it again because you'd win next time.
Maybe.
Didn't win it this time.
Go Buccos!
Thank you for being here, guys. Have a great weekend. Back on Monday for a fresh and new. Thank you for everyone. The birthday wishes, the super chats, all of it. You guys are the absolute fucking best. I love you all. Thank you. BvB back on Monday.